22nd. It is 8 o'clock in the morning and I am just about to leave to make the drive up to Algonquin Park. A little bit of a different weekend for me. I've booked my very first front country camping spot. I've only done back country camping in Algonquin Park. So yeah, I've got a spot on Mew Lake. And this spot is right beside the Track and Tower day hiking trail, which I've not yet done. I've almost completed all of Algonquin Park's day hiking trails. I think I have like 3 to go. So yeah, so the Track and Tower trail is 7.7 kilometers. I'm going to do that. Even though as a thru hiker, I've been evolving toward a non-cook menu for my trips. For this trip, which is a non-thru hike, I'm bringing all cooked food, including, you know, I'm going to be making hot coffee. So yeah, cook food, which is, I haven't done in a long time. And then the last thing, the fourth and final thing that makes this weekend unique is that I am bringing my ice fishing hut. So I bought this ice fishing hut just over a year ago. I think I used it once and I haven't used it since. So I'm going to bring that and my cot and sleep in that. And then if it's in, you know, perfect working order, which it should be because I've only used it once, I think I'm going to sell it. So yeah, it's calling for rain today. I'm not too worried about that. Let's get on the road. Before 2 p.m. 2 p.m. is the official check-in time for Ontario Provincial Parks. But you know, so long as there's no one at the site, is usually fine to come, you know, a bit before that. Anyway, so I'm here at my site right on the lake. I'm very, very happy with the spot. So yeah, I think today's going to be camping day. Because today's the rainy day. And then I think tomorrow will be the hiking day. I'm going to do Track and Tower, Hemlock Bluff, and Hardwood Lookout. Those are all on the way to here. Mew Lake is at kilometer 30 on the Highway 60 corridor of Algonquin Park. So those 3 trails are all on the way to here. I don't want to go further into the park this time. I've done a lot of driving. So I'm going to set up the ice fishing hut. I really wish I could have filmed the setting up of that. That was a gong show, if ever there was one. All right. And that's the view. All right, we've run into our first hiccup already, and that is that this cot is broken. This is the second time I've ever used it, and it is broken. I am super upset. So that is a Woods brand cot that I got from Canadian Tire. So if I can find a nail or something, I can maybe fix it. Like, hopefully it'll hold for the night, because if I can't sleep on that cot, I have to sleep in my car. Okay, so these windows are not sealed. Lots of, all 4 of them, they are just leaking away, which is really not a big deal. It'll go on the ground, which is already wet. It's not like it's going inside my tent or something. Okay, so I'm gonna try and zip tie. All right, so I did the zip tie thing. You know, that'll hold for the night, especially if I put my feet at that end. But, bigger problem, look at this whole ice fishing hut is dripping. Like, I realize it's an ice fishing hut, So I guess it's only ready for snow. Oh my God. So I need to think about, I mean, obviously I'm going to sleep in my car. I can hang out here. It's not like raining in here, and it's really coming down right there. But I can't sleep in here. Oh man. It is 4 o'clock, so I just, I took a drive around the campground. I watched a YouTube video. I just kind of waited the rain out. So it has stopped right now. I've packed up the broken cot. I'm going to stop at Canadian Tire in Huntsville on my way home tomorrow, and hopefully they'll take that back because, yeah, that's only the second time I've tried to use that. Yeah, so I am going to like just shake this tent out. It's not supposed to rain again now for the rest of the trip. So yeah, I'm going to try and salvage the day. And I won't be able to sleep in here, but I can still like hang out in here and make the best of it. So let me do a new setup in here without a bed. There's another fail. My little buddy heater will not work. I've tried 4 different canisters of propane. Like, do they expire or something? I don't think so. There's no expiry date on them. It's not important that it works because I'm not sleeping out here, but I just don't get it. Like, again, my little buddy heater I've used like a handful of times. Oh mon Dieu. So, I don't know. Anyway, that's fine. I shall carry on. The next thing to try is the cooking. I'm not quite hungry yet, but soon. Oh yeah, and the rain is back. Come on, son, you can do it. All right, here's what I brought for food for this trip. My dehydrated homemade coconut curry vegan lentil stew, my dehydrated homemade black bean chili, nor Parmesan pesto with 2 of these tuna packets, and what do you call that? Annie's mac and cheese with bacon bits, real bacon bits, and where'd it go? Frank's hot sauce. Oh, I brought Doritos to eat the chili with. So I have 4 options for food. I brought coffee. Yep, so I'm going to use the little stove and butane. So I've only tried to use that once and I knocked it over, spilling my food everywhere. So let's hope it goes better this time. Yeah. So let's get cooking. So I chose the Annie's mac and cheese with real bacon bits. I'm using that little itsy bitsy stove. I would just like to say that I'm having such a good time, and I'm so glad that I did not give up because they were kind of major fails. But, you know, I always come with a backup. I also have in my compartment that junior two-man tent that I camped in on the Nipisket Micmac Trail. So I could have set up that tent. I have a tarp, and I can sleep in my car. I'm gonna sleep in my car. It's gonna get down to 1 degree tonight. But this is amazing. This is amazing, and even like enduring some fails here is way better than just like staying home because it was gonna rain this weekend. Big deal. Big deal. Yeah, this is amazing. I'm so happy. And this meal is delish. Oh, and yeah, so the cooking thing worked. Yay. Yeah, so all is good. Life is good. So, even though I have not done any exercise today to warrant it, I'm now going to have hot chocolate. It is 8:21 I'm gonna head to my car soon, like head to bed. So I'll check in with you probably one last time before I go to sleep. All right, it's 8:34. I'm going to bed. I'll probably watch like a YouTube video or something. Oh, and drink my cold chocolate. And that's it. So I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Good morning. It is Sunday, April 23rd. It's 6:30. It's 2 degrees outside. I don't know what it is in here, but much warmer. Such a comfy sleep. Oh, it's like it's a revelation each time I sleep back here, how comfy it is. Anyway, I'm going to get up soon and make coffee and breakfast. It's going to be an unusual breakfast because I brought like 4 dinner meals, which I'm now down to 3, but that's fine. I kind of just wanted to use up. I have a lot of like pre-made meals and freeze-dried meals at home, homemade. So I just kind of wanted to use some up. So it will be an unusual breakfast, and that's okay. So yeah, let's get the day started. Water bottles at the tap, and it didn't turn on, like nothing came out. So good thing I always have in my car 4 liters of water. So good thing, because there's no water. Well, I mean, I could fill it from the lake and treat it, but it would be difficult to access the lake. I don't even know where it starts. Like there's still the big snowbank. So anyway, I've got water. So let's make breakfast. All right, this morning's strange breakfast will be Knorr's Parmesan pesto with tuna, and I have brought an extra tuna packet. I don't know if I'll use both or not. Time will tell. These Knorr combinations with, I've got tuna packets, I've got salmon, I've got chicken, I've got some that are flavored as well. So yeah, these little packages I've put together, I just made them at home. I was like, I think this will taste good with this, and I think this would taste better with salmon. I think blah, blah, blah. So, oh, the sun's coming out. So I chose the Knorr meal for breakfast just to test it. My dad is gonna come on one of these trips with me May 11th, I think. We're going to hike in 11 kilometers, camp overnight, hike out. So I'm super excited about that trip. I mean, hopefully he can still make it. My aunt is not well, and so my uncles are taking care of her. Anyway, I do want to test out some of these meals before I feed them to my father. Yeah. Anyway, I just had a bite. It's delish. The other thing, you know, I've been going non-cook. One bonus of cooking is it's just fun. And it's, you know, obviously allows for more creativity with meal planning. So, you know, I'm not against cooking. I just feel like if I'm doing a long through hike, it's probably going to be the first thing to go, is cooked meals. All right, enough talking. Let's get to eating. Delish. Parmesan pesto, tuna Parmesan pesto for the win. Is that you can't change the portion. Like last night when I ate the Annie's craft dinner, that was a fraction of the pasta that is actually provided in the box, because that's a lot of food. But with the Knorr, because they've got the noodles and the seasoning mix, whatever, all mixed together, you can't change the portion. Yeah, so I mean, I ate the whole thing, but I also kind of feel like barfing now. So yeah. One thing to consider with the Knorr packages. I think I'll do one episode of just all the different meals I have at home, like camp meals. I have one whole bin that's non-cook food and one whole bin that is cook food, and how I prepare those and all that stuff. So I will do an episode on that. What else did I want to say? I don't know. I guess that's it for now. It had started to lightly rain there for a moment, but it's already stopped. It's not calling for rain today, although it is quite overcast, so who knows. Anywho, it's 9 o'clock, so I'm going to start slowly packing up. No rush. Yeah. So I purposely videoed the taking down of the ice fishing hut because I wish I had filmed the putting up of it. It was a gong show. It's like as soon as I'd pop out one side, the other side would pop back in. It was like moving around. I was like falling on it. Anyway, so of course, when I filmed it, it went super smoothly and super quickly. Yeah, I like the ice fishing hut. It's super dirty now. I have to clean it, but I don't think I'll try to sell it. I will be stopping at Canadian Tire to hopefully return that cot. Anywho, time to get into hiking mode for the Trek and Tower Trail, 7.7 kilometers. Okay, actually I'm at the Hemlock Bluffs trail first because I passed that one first. It's 3.5 kilometer loop. I've never done it before. I have my, can I show it? I have my bear spray on me just in case. It is that time of year when bears are waking up and all that stuff. So anywho, 3.5 kilometer loop, let's do it. I actually have a shadow right now, so that's pretty cool. The sun's out. It also, like just with the wind, the water started falling off the trees and I realized I didn't even bring an umbrella with me, so that was silly. It's just a short trail though, so even if it starts pouring, I'm not in too much trouble. I just wanted to say, what a difference. I was here just 2 weeks ago and everywhere was covered with 2 and 3 feet of snow. I mean, obviously there are a few snow patches left, as you've seen, but yeah, like that's a lot of snow to disappear in such a short time. Big difference. Anywho. So there are a couple of spots where there are some blowdowns that are completely obscuring the path. The only way I was able to see where the path continued was because there were footprints in the snow that is still there. So once that snow melts, it's going to be difficult to, see where the path continues. So I'll report that at the office as I'm leaving. That's it. Brown, and I am here at the Trek and Tower Trail, 7.7 kilometer loop. Yeah, let's do it. There's lots of cars. When I did the Hemlock Bluff trail this morning, I was the only car there when I started and the only car there when I finished. I had the whole trail to myself. Now that's not the case. There's quite a few cars there, and that's fine. Okay, let's get going. So at this juncture, you can either continue going that way, or you can go this way and you'll see points 6, 7, and 8. If you go that way, you'll miss them. So obviously, I'm going this way. That moose is just paying me no mind, doing its thing. It was so close, like maybe 10 meters away. Oh my goodness. So cool. I just can't get over seeing that moose and how close it came. Like it crossed my path. You know, it's kind of similar to what happened, I think it was Mount Segamook in New Brunswick. I had gone up to the top of the mountain and then I had meant to loop back down, but I ended up coming back the same way I'd gone up and I was really disappointed. And then all of a sudden this moose crossed right in front of my path, like basically the same distance, like 8 to 10 meters away. It was amazing. I am just so happy that I saw that moose today. Oh man. That's all for now. I really enjoyed that trail. So that took me 2 hours and 34 minutes to be exact. The Hemlock Bluffs trail took me an hour and 20 minutes, which I thought was long. They predict 2 hours. I don't know what they predict for this one. Anyway, I took 2.5 hours. So the only other trail on my way out is the Hardwood Lookout. I really should do it today because there's a sign that says it's closed. And when I was here 2 weeks ago, I said, why is it closed? They said it's not closed. They just don't plow up there. It's, you know, you have to drive uphill to get to the parking lot. So it's the parking that's closed. So, you know, as it gets warmer and warmer, it's just gonna get busier and busier here. So I feel like if it's a nice lookout, I should probably go today because so that I don't have like a million people talking in the background as I'm filming. And just, yeah, for the peace and quiet, for the experience of doing that trail in the silence that I love. So but I don't really feel like doing it today. I've kind of had enough, and I want to make it to Canadian Tire and visit a friend in Aurelia. So, and I'm starving. So I want to stop and cook my black bean chili and eat it with those Doritos. I could just eat the Doritos. Oh, that'd be bad. Decisions. So I went to the Westgate office. I let them know about those downed trees on the Hemlock Bluffs trail. I confirmed that even though the hardwood trail is closed, it's open, and she was like, no, it's closed. So she's saying for safety reasons, like, no, if it's closed, it's closed. So I was like, I'm really glad I confirmed and didn't do it. So yeah, so that is it for this week. I think it's quite enough too. This is going to be a lot to edit. Thank you so much for watching. Please continue to watch, comment, like, and subscribe. Keep my retirement dream alive of doing adventures in nature full-time when I retire in 11 years. Talk to you guys in the next video.